Hello, I'm the Eternal Newbie. The extra L is for Loony. As in, today's Spotlight player is just a little bit loony. And even better, they're also a rules lawyer. The best kind of rules lawyer, in my opinion. The kind of rules lawyer who never, ever gets the rules right. This is the guy that will scold the warlock. Don't waste your spell slots. We're only going to get a short rest. When you remind him warlocks get their spell slots back on a short rest, the loony lawyer will say something like, "No, I've been playing since 1989. I know how it works." Then, of course, back down when proven wrong. Before story time, though, business time. If you enjoy this video, check out my others. I've got bunches. Also, comments, likes, and especially subscribes are just awesome. I've got a few other things going on, like a Discord, a Twitter, and a gaming channel where I am currently running through Final Fantasy VI. Info for all that is in the video description. Check it out. First, thanks to nobody really for the suggestion. I hope I got that right. I've started writing down names with suggestions, and I think that was his name. So, thank you. The Loony Lawyer, we'll call him Jack for short, in honor of Charlie Kelly's Uncle Jack. He will tell you he's been playing for years, but will still get the most basic of things wrong. The example I was given went a little something like this. The party was trying to capture an enemy. The wizard cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the enemy. "No, don't do that. We gotta take him alive. That spell does too much damage," Jack yells out. When told Hideous Laughter doesn't do any damage, Jack replied, "Ow, I must have been thinking about Detect Magic, which also does no damage and makes absolutely no sense. This gets kind of funny when you mix it in with a general. You should cast Unseen Servant in order to go spy on the bad guys. Then it could come back and tell us what it heard." Needless to say, the Unseen Servant spell doesn't work that way. When told this, he'll be like, "Oh, they must have changed it." They didn't. "Oh, I must be thinking about 3rd edition. No, you're not. Well, it should work that way." They will roll Insight to search a body. When told they must mean investigation. "Investigation? I've been playing since 1982. I know how to search a body." It's funny until it's not funny. Jack is still a rules lawyer, just one who's usually wrong. He will argue, and the henpecked DM may in fact get sick of fighting and give in. Research shows that in 7 out of 9 instances, this is going to lead to a bad time for the rest of the party. The other 2 instances, it's still going to be a bad time, just kind of funny. Nobody really talked about how a wizard caused a TPK when he cast Ray of Frost as a reaction on the Dragonborn to freeze his mouth shut. 3 times, and they were both in the same party. That's crazy. In doing the extensive research I do for these videos, I came across this little gem. The player was trying to convince a red dragon they were actually friends. A red dragon in the party was in the middle of fighting. He did this by using his action to attack, then his bonus action to persuade the dragon he's a buddy. I know I come off as kind of a rules lawyer, and I am, but honestly, I don't have a problem using bonus actions to make a check. I do have a problem with trying to convince an enemy you are his friend in the same turn you attacked him. This was like 6 rounds into the fight. No way that it's gonna happen. Jack rolls without the DM's permission, of course, and got a natural 20 for a 21 on persuasion. Although, wouldn't that actually be deception? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Jack gets mad when it didn't work. Paraphrasing here. "I rolled a natural 20. That's an auto success. The dragon is my friend now." Natural 20s are an auto success. In battle. Not in skill checks. When Jack was told this, he would get mad and argue. "I have been playing Dungeons & Dragons since 1977. I know how skill checks work." Because loony lawyers always talk about how long they've been playing. "Of course you have to roll to see if Cure Wounds hits a target. I should know. I began playing in 1970. Really? You were playing Dungeons & Dragons in 1970? "Sure was. I was playing a Batman." But Dungeons & Dragons didn't come out until around 1974. Well, the special pre-D&D Super Friends edition came out in 1971. But you just... never mind. Let's rate this guy. The Loony Lawyer actually isn't that bad. Mainly because his rule mistakes are so out there, it's super easy to call him on that. I'm sorry, You are not going to persuade a locked door to open no matter what you roll. Whatever. I've been playing since 1582. So because of this, I'm going to call them a 1. Yes, the lowest of Spotlight players. I might actually enjoy playing a one-shot with one of these guys just to see the kind of crazy things they could come up with. Jack is pretty innocuous, as long as you don't pair him with an enabler DM. Then you better watch out. What do you think? Would you rate the Loony Lawyer higher? Have you ever run into one of them, and if so, what was the craziest thing they said? Let me know in the comments. Also, if you have a Spotlight player you'd like to see me talk about, tell me about that too. Just give me a short description of what this player does to hog the spotlight. Thanks for watching, and as always, do not seek the spotlight, and the spotlight will seek you.